It is done. 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 It is done.
What is it that you want of me? I'm ready to get going when you are.
It is done.
Your impertinence astounds me! How dare you deign to approach me, servant? Checker, attack! Your impertinence astounds me! How dare you deign to approach me, servant? This had best be worth my while, or there will be hell to pay for squandering my time. Great gods! How did you come by that ring? A gnome? What manner of tomfoolery is this? Are you certain it was not a dwarf? That is a long story, and one that does not concern you. Suffice it to say that it should have been in the possession of a dwarf. Yes, I am familiar with the dwarves and their customs. Tell me, was there anything distinctive about this fellow? By Alberic, I knew it in my heart. That was no gnome. It was Stenna Rockcutter. Stenna was an old friend of mine, but for him to cut off his beard, by the gods, it's unthinkable. But please tell me, did he say anything to you before he died? Did he say anything about me? The evil? What evil? And where did he escape from? Something horrible must have happened after I... Did he say anything else? I do not know. Even though dwarves reckon time differently than humans, he must have realized that I am now an old man. Perhaps it is because I was but a boy when I betrayed his trust all those years ago. That is quite the long tale. A tale of my shame, it is. It is ironic that my greatest mistake is that which brought me such wealth. As a youth, I was enamored of all things dwarven, so I sought out the nearest clan and attempted to impress them with my grasp of their technology. They laughed. It was obviously a novelty to them, a ridiculous human who had a natural bent towards technology. I suppose it didn't help that I was a mere 14 years old at the time. I became something they humoured to entertain themselves. Stenna was the only one who truly called me friend in all those years, and betrayal is how I repaid his friendship. It was he who first showed me their steam engine, as he knew I could appreciate the beautiful intricacies of its design. They had left it to rust in a corner, as they had very little use for a device that would reduce the need for sheer physical power. Imagine a dwarf relying on a device to do his digging for him. It's preposterous. I asked him if I could tinker with it, perhaps improve on it, as I knew this was the key to becoming truly a part of the dwarven world. I quickly devised a way to use it to power a pump for draining the mines. When I fell all over myself trying to explain it to them, laughter was once again their only response. I knew I had to somehow gain their respect, so I hastily sketched some schematics and set out to prove my theory.